For a day trader, the first 15 minutes, guys, this is where the real market story begins. If you can decode what's happening here, you can read the market's true direction like a book. In this golden window, you need to zoom in, focus on the tiniest details to uncover the real buyer and seller intent. And in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through exactly how to track these details using order flow chart. To read the true intent of market participants, there are only three things you need to master. First is intent, second is effort, and third is result. Once you understand these three things, you will instantly know, is it the buyers dominating or the sellers dominating, or both are locked in a battle. Before we jump into the charts, let's understand these three powerful concepts. First is intent. This is all about what buyers or sellers are trying to do. Second, effort. This is the muscle behind the mission. How much work are they putting in to achieve that intent? Finally, result. This is where the real truth comes out. Did they actually achieve their true intent? If the price didn't move despite all the effort, something is off. Maybe absorption, maybe hidden orders, maybe even a trap. Let's take this for example. Here in this example, prices have opened below the previous day low. So this is the low, and what happened? Prices tried to go up, go into the previous day's ranges. The intent itself is buyers are trying to push the prices into the previous day range, but that has not happened. What happened? It got rejected here. Whether there is a effort here, if you understand, there is not much of effort, I would say. Look at this, 76 delta, it's very negligible if you understand that too. This is in first 5 minutes. This is where a strong strength has to come. It has to be like 500 or 800 or 1000. It has to be, this is a clean open drive candle. So that is not there here. And immediately next, when a red candle formed, 466 delta. And again, if you look at 185, again it's not very high despite of strong aggressive buying at top here, 214 aggressive buying. But then, and again in the fourth 5 minutes, 288 delta was there, but despite of that delta, prices have closed inside the previous day range. And at the same time, if you look at, there is a strong overlapping all the way in the first 15 minutes or in the 20 minutes. So this speaks about effort is not there. So the effort is not that strong. So because of this, the result itself, they couldn't able to push the prices inside whatever they are planning to do, that is inside this range. If there is no result, what will happen? Again, sellers will try to take control. So let's take this example here. So this is the pullback high from the previous day. This is again the late pullback high, and this is the day high from the previous day. And what happened here? The prices have opened inside the range, but the directional traders, they tried to push the prices in the first 15 minutes or 10 minutes. So this is the intent. The buyers want to push the prices upside. So this serves as a price action trader. We all know this is a supply zone. So how the prices reacts around this level, it is very much important. So whether there is a effort here, let's see. So overall 638 in the first 5 minutes, which is good effort, I would say. But at the same time, next 5 minutes, not much of effort, negative 284. And then again next 5 minutes also 352, positive delta was there. But then with this positive delta, prices have closed red. So what this tells you is basically, the overall cumulative delta is 706, but they couldn't able to close the prices cleanly above this pullback high from yesterday. So price is still inside this. So the result is not there despite of some effort has been seen. So what happens when buyers couldn't able to push the prices through? Automatically prices comes down. That is what happened. They unwinded, and somewhere in 10 o'clock, prices have broken the first 15 minutes low. So when it is breaking, how the price is breaking, we need to look at. So if you look at here, there are strong stacked imbalances. Prices have closer below the stacked imbalances.
The only concern here is, if you look at, the prices have closed above the volume POC. So if it would have closed below this volume POC, it would have been an excellent shorting opportunity, but it has closed above it, which acted as a support. So there is a pullback all the way up to this breakout downside candle. Then again prices came down. So you would have taken a trade once this low, this breakout candle low has broken somewhere around this area. So let's take this example. So this is the previous day high and we have a day's low here. This is the next day 9:15, and the intent itself, it seems like just by looking at it, buyers are trying to take control and push the prices into the previous day range. So whether the effort is there, how much effort is there, let's look at here. So the effort itself is very strong, 622. It's good buying orders are there. So if you look at here, nice imbalances, buying imbalances are there. Despite of lack of passive selling, there is good amount of buying. And in next 5 minutes again, negative delta was there. In the next 5 minutes again, positive delta 883, which is a strong again. And while the price is breaking out, if you look at here, around 950 candle, there is 1.5k delta with strong imbalance. Now uh, positive delta is there, but despite of that, there is no passive buying on left side. So there is no basically support. These passive buyers, they support as the prices comes down. The people have to place big orders on the left side also, only then they will be able to support the prices. There was a deep pullback, prices came down almost near to the first 5 minutes low, but it has never broken. You need to understand this. So whether the sellers were able to push the prices below this first 15 minutes, no, they couldn't. We can say fairly that sellers are failing around this point. So again, what happens if sellers were failing, automatically buyers again take control. So look at this, again good amount of delta around the initial candle. And you would have taken a trade, if you know order flow, you would have taken a trade somewhere around this area itself, because strong buying imbalances are there and that imbalances high has been broken. So on the same day, somewhere around 1:30, the initial breakout candle high has been broken. So you would have also taken a trade around this point. For more order flow insights, you can go through my homepage. There are plenty of videos where I explain how to understand these market orders, or how to understand these aggressive orders, how to track this buyer and seller interest, all these things. Until our next video, happy investing, happy trading.